Gentlemen. This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports. Woo! We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Nobody quits.
Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2018 Montana A Legion State Tournament. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network in a beautiful and sunny Miles City, Montana, as we get set for game number 12 on the weekend. Let me double check that to make sure that is correct. Game number 12. We'll have two today, one at 2 o'clock first pitch and one at 5 o'clock for first pitch. Let's go ahead and jump into our starting lineups. We have the Gallatin Valley Outlaws hosting the Bitterroot Red Sox, and we'll jump in with the Red Sox. Leading off is number 1, Cam Rothy. He's the second baseman. The shortstop, Tanner Goligoski, number 3, will bat second. Batting third will be number 25, Matt Brown, the catcher. Number 13, Hunter Omlet is at third. He's batting fourth. Batting fifth is number 9, Garrick Richardson. He's the center fielder. Number 28, Bryden Bowman will be on the bump and batting sixth. Number 27, Garrett Hunt, will hold down first base, batting seventh. Number 8, Tucker Jones, will be in left field. He'll bat eighth, and rounding out the order will be number 4, Tyler Davis, hanging out in right field. Now for the Outlaws of Gallatin Valley, number 1, Derek DeFront. Number 12, Derek DeFrance will bat first. He's hanging out in left field. Number 25, Ryan Murphy, will hold down first base. He'll bat second. Number 17, Hunter Johnson, will be the wall behind the plate at the catcher position, batting third. Batting fourth will be number 8, Michael Naring. He is the third baseman. The shortstop, number 7, Michael Jones, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is number 2, Kyle Grievous. He is the right fielder. The pitcher will bat seventh. That's number 24, Thomas Carlson. And batting eighth will be number 1, Dalton Mitchell. The second baseman will bat eighth. That's Michael Mitchell, number 1. And running up the order is the center fielder, number 20, Connor Johnson. So that's your starting lineups. We're getting the lineup set up for, or the announcers announcing the lineups for the Outlaws right now. We're going to have the national anthem in just a few moments. We'll just let the announcer finish up his stuff before we jump into it. Last night's game with the Red Sox and the Twins out of Glacier, probably the best baseball I've seen in quite a long time, including the Double-A tournament. There was some good baseball, folks, at the Double-A tournament, but last night's game, it was good quality. We're going to go ahead and step aside as we have the national anthem. Or they're going to announce the code first. But we'll step aside.
Get Montana strong at
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set to go for our first pitch here at Denton Field in Miles City, Montana, home of the, well, it's a dual field. It's got dual purpose. It's a football field and baseball field. We have the football stands and press box across the way from us. But it is the home of the Custer County Cowboys football program, the Miles City Maverick Legion baseball team, and then the Miles Community College Pioneers college baseball team. So multi-purpose field. This is a legendary field here in Montana. It's got a lot of history. I believe they said it was from the 30s is when it was built. The team was, or the field was originally owned by Legion, and Legion donated the field to Miles City. So kind of a unique setup, lots of history, and those of you that regularly hear my broadcast, you know how much of a junkie I am. I wouldn't say a buff. I'm not quite a history buff, but a junkie, definitely, when it comes to history. Anytime I visit somewhere, usually the first place I go is to the museum. I love history. I've got a library full of history books. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good history involved with our country, our state, and our local communities. So today's first game will be the Bitterroot Red Sox taking on the Gallatin Valley Outlaws. And then at 5 o'clock, just 2 games today, so 5 o'clock will be our last game, and that will be the Laurel Dodgers and the Twins out of Glacier. And looking at things this morning, my outlook is, and it's a tough one to really decide, and it switches by second. Here's the first pitch, and it's going to be popped up in the air. First pitch at 158. And we'll have strike one to start off the game to Cam Rothy. Rothy at the plate. He's the second baseman. Thomas Carlson on the mound. So right out of the gate, we're at 0-1. And we'll get even on the count. But looking at things here, and it changes by second, I'm saying that the Red Sox and the Twins will have a rematch in our state championship game tomorrow. But Laurel, by my calculations, is the only team that could change that. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's off the grips into left field, and it is deep and in the glove, and the first batter is gone on the game. So a fly out to left field takes us to the shortstop, number 3, Tanner Galagoski. But if the Twins win tonight, then the winner of this game will face the Twins. Twins automatically a bid into the championship game, as we have a low pitch over the plate for strike one. And then the winner of this game will face the Twins, and the Twins have already punched a ticket to the regional for the A level as well. And they send 2 out of the A level, 2 regional, as this one swung on and fouled backwards for strike 2 to Galagoski. So you make it to the championship game, folks. You're going to regionals here at the A level. Low pitch gets us ball 1. Matt Brown in the on-deck circle for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. And we'll be upstairs to get even on the count at 2. Pitch on the way. And we'll fill the count up at 3-2 now. This one's into the glove of the throw to first and the punch out. And we've got 2 outs on the board on the ground out. That takes us to Matt Brown, the catcher, number 25. Bitterroot Red Sox, first up to bat, 2 down. Gallatin Valley on the defensive side of the field, and they are playing some good D. First pitch is over the plate for strike one to Matt Brown. Thomas Carlson on the bump, and there's strike two. Usually when you get to this point in the tournament, you're seeing a little bit of slowdown, drop off in your pitching staff, but not so. Pitch is swung on. Keeps us at 0-2 as Carlson is pitching very well here. Granted, it is the first inning, but he's been able to slide the ball where he wants it. And the swing on the miss for strike three will be the end of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, tied at 0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athletes? Sports offering moments, or something
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Miles City, Montana for the Class A 2018 Legion State Tournament. We are semifinal Saturday, as we have two games today. We're halfway through the first inning on the first game. Bitterroot Red Sox taking on the Gallatin Valley Outlaws. Scoreless. Outlaws will have their first opportunity to pitch. It was 3 up, 3 down for the Red Sox in the first inning. Bryden Bowman, number 28, on the bump for the Red Sox. It will be Derek DeFrance, Ryan Murphy, and Hunter Johnson up to lead off the inning for the Outlaws. It's a little conference with third baseman, pitcher, and first baseman. And we go to number 12, Derek DeFrance, the left fielder. Our officials today behind the plate, we have a four-man crew. Merrill Percy is behind the plate as the first pitch will be over the plate for strike one. Sean Neddy is at first base, Craig Burby at second, and John Harris, the UIC, at third. And we go to strike two. These two teams do match up well on paper. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball one. So 1-2 on the count. One thing, though, that was brought up today that makes this pretty interesting is the Red Sox have only used up 3 pitchers in 3 games. 2-2 on the count now to the left fielder. That's a lot. They haven't brought anybody in. The guys that have started on the mound as we go to a full count have finished out on the mound. And that speaks of volumes. If the Red Sox can get by here, that leaves them pretty wide open for tomorrow. Swung on. This one's going to roll. Gets past the third baseman, and the ground ball will put a runner on, and the Outlaws have the first hit of the game. So we go to Ryan Murphy, number 25, the first baseman. Had a nice little front roll through last night before the final game of the night. And the pitch will slide over the plate for strike one. Being from this side of the state, I miss those kind of storms. Heavy winds. I know the people from around here look at me funny, but I do. Even on the count to Ryan Murphy, the third baseman. Here's the Bowman pitch, and it's going to be hit into center field. Center fielder is up in the glove. Runner will hold, at first will hold, and that's the first out of the inning. We go to Hunter Johnson now, number 17, the catcher. Both teams with their catcher batting in the 3-hole. Bowman will check the runner at first. Pitch comes in. Ball 1, and that's the first pitch as a ball for Bowman. Swung on. This one's going to roll to shortstop. It hops, but the throw is made to second. Down the line to first, and the 6-4-3 double play is the side. So one left. One would get on, but they clear the side, and we go to the top of the second, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the top of the second inning, scoreless between the Red Sox out of the Bitterroot and the Outlaws of Gallatin Valley. Both teams coming through. Gallatin Valley would win their first game, I should say, over the Laurel Dodgers, 5-3. But the Glacier Twins took them down on Thursday, and that one went into extra innings. So Gallatin Valley would get Miles City yesterday, and they'd get a 10-3 win over Miles City, and that's how Gallatin Valley got here. For the Red Sox, well, it was a shutout against the Lewiston Redbirds on Wednesday, 10-0. And then they would face the Belgrade Bandits on Thursday night, and that was an 11-0 win. So then they got the Glacier Twins, their Western Conference nemesis, and also the number 1 seed coming out of the Western Conference. And the Twins, well, they would luck out in the late innings, a 2-run homer. Here's the first pitch to our leadoff man, Hunter Omelette, and Omelette will swing. It's high, popped up, and the catcher will put it in the glove for out number 1. So now we go to number 9, Garrick Richardson, the center fielder. He had that first out in the last half inning. Ball flown out to him. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball 1 to Richardson. That puts Bryden Bowman in the on-deck circle. 1 out, nobody on, the 1-0. Swung on. This one's down the third base line. Third baseman gets it on the hop. The throw to first is on schedule, and we'll have out number 2. So we go to the pitcher, number 28, Bryden Bowman. Want to send a shout out to the voice of the Missoula Mavericks, Paul Yarbrough, who's listening in Superior, Montana. Here's the first pitch to Bowman, and it'll be just outside for ball 1. Garrett Hunt in the on-deck circle. Swung on. This one's popped down the first base line. First baseman will run up to it. It's in the glove, and that's the side. 1-2-3 for the second inning for the Red Sox. Scoreless going into the bottom of the second. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Miles City, Montana. First pitch of the inning has been tossed by Bryden Bowman. It'll be over the plate for strike one to Michael Nehring, the third baseman. Nehring's going to have this one roll out. Shortstop gets it in the dirt. The throw to first, and it's on target for out number one. So the grounder of the shortstop takes down the leadoff batter. We go to Michael Jones. That was the third baseman. We have the shortstop now, Michael Jones, number 7. So 1 out. First pitch will be low for ball 1. Next week, folks, we'll have the AA Northwest Regional Tournament in Missoula, Montana. Swung on. This is a line drive into left field, and that'll be the second hit of the game for the Outlaws, putting a runner at first with 1 out. We go to Kyle Grievous, number 92, the right fielder. So the Outlaws with 2 hits on the board. Both teams playing tight baseball. The Outlaws just finding the soft spot. First pitch is going to be a strike to Grievous, and it looks like they're sending somebody out to the bullpen already for the Red Sox. Pitch on the way, and throw down the line to first, back in time. We'll be even on the count at 1. Thomas Carlson in the on-deck circle for the Outlaws. Winner of this game, pitch on the way, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 2. Back to the Northwest Regional Tournament. MPSN will have coverage of all games. The first 2 Montana games, though, we will have audio coverage only. Down the line to first again. Brown hopping out of the stirrups to see if he can get that pickoff at first. And we go even on the count at 2. We'll have audio coverage of those 2 Montana games. This one's reached for. It's going to hop in front of the left fielder, and back-to-back hits puts runners at first and second with 1 out for the Outlaws. And that one he reached for, but still got good contact in that spot. In left field seems to be soft right now. Red Sox have to tighten that up a little bit. First pitch will be swung on by Thomas Carlson, the pitcher, number 24. For strike 1. Runners at first and second. Pitch fouled off, out of play. Strike 2. So that's what Bowman wants to do, is get these guys to get into getting behind in the count at 0-2. Looks like Todd Spinata is in. And out number 2 will be a strikeout as we get a phone book tear from Merrill Percy. And that'll be the first K of the game for Carlson. We go to Dalton Mitchell, number 1, the second baseman. Mitchell's going to let it go by. And that'll be strike one. So Bowman maybe seeing that Spinato went to the bullpen. That might have tightened up his pitch. We'll see as we go even at one. But that's up to the Red Sox manager, Bill Rothie. Here's the pitch. Throw to second is over the head of the shortstop, but the runners will hold. That was close. Bowman trying to get that one out there, but just out of reach. We go 2-1 on the count. Bottom of the order stands in the on-deck circle for the Outlaws. And we go to 3-1 now. See, I said something about Bowman tightening up, and look what happens. We go 3-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's into center field. In the glove, and that is the side. So the Outlaws get 2 on. They leave them there, and we go to the top of the third, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are in the top of the third, scoreless between the Gallatin Valley Outlaws and the Bitterroot Red Sox. Red Sox are up, and it's the bottom of their order, 7, 8, 9 batters with the first baseman, Garrett Hunt, number 27 at the plate. Thomas Carlson on the bump, pitching through. Both pitchers tight through on the match. First pitch, though, is a ball to Hunt. Tucker Jones in the on-deck circle as we'll have strike one. And Tyler Davis in the hole. 7, 8, 9 up. Here's the pitch, and Hunt will let it go by for strike two. The pitch. Check swing, and we'll go even at 2. Hunt was the DH last night against the Twins. The first game that I was here for on Thursday night, he was the first baseman. This one's bounced out. Second baseman will come up on the run. The throw to first is just ahead of the runner, and that is out number 1 here in the third. So now we go to Tucker Jones, the left fielder, number 8. Jones settling in. The pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. The Outlaws would have the host city yesterday, Miles City, as we go to ball 2. And they would get the 10-3 win over the host team. This one is fouled with a little pop down the third base line to get us to strike one. So 2-1 on the count. 1 down, nobody on. Pitch will come through inside. Gets us 3-1 on the count. Tyler Davis in the on-deck circle. Pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's going to bounce over the pitcher's head. It's going to roll. Shortstop comes up on the run. The throw to first is not in time, and the Red Sox will have their first hit of the game. We go to the bottom of the order now. Tyler Davis, the right fielder, number 4. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to get into left field. Left fielder's got to backtrack, puts it in the glove, secures it. Out number 2, and the runner at first will stay on the bag. So that swings us to the top of the order for the Red Sox. Their second baseman, number 1, Cam Rothie. A little bit cooler of a day here in Miles City. We were getting up there yesterday. It was getting pretty warm until that storm rolled in. First pitch to Rothie will be a ball. Rothie, his first at bat was a fly out to left field for out number 1 in the game. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one is popped up into left and secured in the glove, and that's a side. So the Red Sox get their first runner on, but they leave him there. We go to the bottom of the third, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome back to Miles City, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless between the Gallatin Valley Outlaws and the Bitterroot Red Sox, and the Outlaws will have their opportunity to bat with the bottom of the order, number 20, Connor Johnson, the center fielder, on the bump. At the plate. Bryden Bowman is on the bump for the Red Sox. Bunt laid down, and it's popped up, picked up by Brown. Throw to first will not be in time, and Gallatin Valley will start off with a runner at first. And we go to the top of the order. To Derek DeFrance. Looks like Spinata is done warming up. Mitchell Spinata. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 to Murphy. Bowman checking on the runner at first. Now the pitch, bunt laid down. This one's going to roll up the third base line. The throw to first, and the sac bunt does its job as the runner advances to second from first with 1 out. So now we go to Ryan Murphy, the first baseman, number 25. Bounced out. Shortstop can't get to it. Runner advances to third, and it's not picked up by the left fielder. The throw home is made, but it's too high. And the Outlaws will have the first run of the game on the board. Runner stands at second off the throw from left field. So now we go to Hunter Johnson, the catcher. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball one. And back-to-back bunts result in Outlaws reaching. The second one puts a run on the board for Gallatin Valley. Here's the pitch. And we'll have strike one. Even on the count, Merrill Percy, our plate umpire, taking a moment to make sure he saw what he saw. The pitch. This is going to bounce. The shortstop will pick it up on the run. The throw to first is on target. And that's out number 2. Runner from second advances to third with 2 outs on the board. And we go to Michael Naring, the third baseman. Naring was on the mound yesterday for the Outlaws win. And the pitch will slide over the plate for strike one. That puts Michael Jones in the on-deck circle. Pitch comes out of the hand very quickly. It's into left field, in the glove, and that's the side. So the Outlaws earn one, leave one, and we have a 1-0 lead going into the top of the fourth. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are in the top of the fourth inning between the Gallatin Valley Outlaws and the Bitterroot Red Sox. And the Outlaws strike blood first. They put a run up on the board to get themselves into business. And for the Red Sox, it's Tanner Goligoski, the shortstop, to start off. Thomas Carlson on the bump, and the first pitch of the inning is on the way. That's ball one. Goligoski will put this one into the soft spot in the left field. The roller will go in the glove, and the Red Sox will lead off with a runner. We go to Matt Brown now, the catcher. Carlson will check the runner at first, and now the stretch. And we'll slide over the plate for strike one. For Brown, he would strike out swinging to end the first inning, his first at-bat. We go even with the ball pitch. Hunter Omlad in the on-deck circle. This one is high over first base. The second baseman calls for it, puts it in the glove, and we'll have out number one on the inning. Runner at first will hang. That takes us to the third baseman, number 13, Hunter Omlad. Omlad would be one of the two batters that did get a hit last night. It was a tight game between the Twins and the Red Sox. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled off the grips backwards for strike one. Hard to believe, folks, that we are in August already. The 2018 Legion baseball season flew by. Here's the pitch. Runner at first is going to go. This is going to bounce to the third baseman. They'll go ahead and take down the runner at first. And we're going to get a tag at second for out number 2, and miscommunication by Goligoski, and that's the side. So a little confusion, and the Red Sox, Goligoski getting a little talking to. We'll be back right after this with the bottom of the 4th on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning, where the Outlaws out of Gallatin Valley have a 1-run lead over the Bitterroot Red Sox. Bottom of the 4th inning brings in the 5, 6, 7 batters for Gallatin Valley, with Michael Jones, the shortstop, to lead off. Bryden Bowman on the bump for the Red Sox. And in the bottom of the 4th, we are 35 minutes into the game. This is a line drive into the left fielder's glove, and that is out number 1. Bang, bang, we've got one down. This game is sliding along very quickly. That takes us to the right fielder, number 92, Kyle Grievous, and the first pitch to Grievous is over the plate for strike 1. We did see Mitchell Spinata in the bullpen early on. This one's going to be fouled down the third base line to get us to strike 2. Unofficially, Bryden Bowman on the bump has 44 pitches. The 0-2 with 1 out. This one's going to roll to the third baseman. He'll have to deflect it, picks it up on the bounce, and will not throw it to first, and that's a runner on off the air by the Red Sox. That'll take us to number 24, the pitcher, Thomas Carlson. So 1 on, 1 out. This one's going to be hit a line drive into right field in the glove. Runner at first will hold. And that's 2 outs. We go to the second baseman now, number 1, Dalton Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and we'll have strike 1. Mitchell, his first at-bat would be a fly out to center to end the second inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be into center field once again. Coming up to get it and in the glove, and that's the side. So 3 up, 3 down for the Outlaws. Top of 5 coming up with the Red Sox looking to get their first run of the game. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Miles City, Montana at Denton Field at Connors Stadium, where the Gallatin Valley Outlaws lead the Bitterroot Red Sox 1-0. Win or go home today on both games. Well, except for this next one. Pitch on the way, and this one's going to be fouled down the third base line. It is Garrick Richardson at the plate for the Red Sox for strike one. Richardson having that out in center field to end the last inning. Here's the pitch, swung on, and we'll have strike two. Both these pitchers are just getting right after it, and they have pitched a clean game. A little help from the officiating staff as well. Here's a swing and a miss, and we'll have a strikeout for out number one in the top of the fifth inning. And that's the first K of the game for Carlson. That takes us to Bryden Bowman, the pitcher. Swung on. This one is into center field. Center fielder looks for it in the big blue sky. It's in the glove, and we have out number two. We go to Garrett Hunt now, number 20, the first baseman, with two out and nobody on. It's been a 3 up, 3 down type of game for both sides. It's been good pitching. Here's the first pitch to Hunt, and he'll swing on it for strike one. Last night for Hunt, it was not a very good game, as he would go 1 for 2. His first two at-bats would be strikeouts, as we go even on the count at 1 now. The night before, though, Hunt 0 for 4. Did have an RBI, as this one's tight down the third base line. It's going to hop just inside the line, and Hunt will find himself on with 2 outs for the Red Sox. That was smartly placed. And we go to Tucker Jones now, the left fielder. 2 out, runner at first. Red Sox looking for the first run of the game, and the pitch will slide over the plate for strike one to Jones. Jones, he's got the other hit of the game, a grounder to the second baseman that put him on. Here's the pitch, and we're upstairs. Throw it on the line to first, and Hunt dives in. Nice job by Murphy at first to keep that ball from rolling into right field. He had to dive on the toss. And we go even on the count. Swung on. This one's going to bounce back into the batter for strike two on the foul tip. Hunt will stroll back to first base. Runner steps away from first. Carlson will check him, and now the pitch upstairs for ball two. For Jones last night, 0 for 2 with a walk. He would go 1 for 3 the previous night, and he'll be struck out to end the side. So 1 on left there for the Red Sox. And we go to the bottom of the fifth with the Outlaws leading 1-0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning where the Gallatin Valley Outlaws lead the Bitterroot Red Sox 1-0. It is semifinal Saturday here in Miles City. By the end of the day, we'll be down to hopefully 2, maybe 3, depending on how tonight's game goes with the Twins. They're the only undefeated team. They are guaranteed to play in the championship game regardless, though. This pitch by Bryden Bowman will get us to ball 1. We did see Mitchell Spinata warming up in the early innings for the Red Sox. Foul backwards to get us to strike 1. But the Red Sox, they have left their pitcher on the mound and let him deal through. So we'll see if they'll do that depending on whether the Outlaws get away with one more run. This is a line drive into center field, tracked down, and the leadoff batter in the fifth is down. We swing to the top of the order for the Outlaws to number 12, Derek DeFrance, the left fielder. DeFrance, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. His second at bat was a sac bunt, and I know that we have to mark it down as a hit, but that sac bunt, such an important part of baseball. This one's going to be smacked into center field. Center fielder's got to back up on it. It's in the glove on the hop, and that's out number 2. So we go to Ryan Murphy now, number 25, the first baseman. Here's the pitch by Bowman, and the first baseman, Murphy's going to put this one high over first base. Second baseman says, I got it. He does, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Outlaws. We go to the top of the 6th where the Red Sox will search for their first run of the game. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at MPSN406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. NPSN.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, a tint of childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We go to the top of the 6th inning where the Outlaws lead the Red Sox 1-0. And looking at things here, Thomas Carlson on the bump with 51 pitches. And for the Red Sox, Bowman has 50. That's an average of 10 pitches per inning. We are sliding through here. The leadoff batter is the bottom of the order for the Red Sox, Tyler Davis, the right fielder, and it's over the plate for strike 1. These two pitchers today are just dealing a good game. We go to ball 1. To the right fielder. The leadoff man for the Red Sox stands in the on-deck circle as this one's smacked into left field. Left fielder tracks it down. It gets over his glove and it bounces. That'll bring Davis around to second, and he'll stand up, and that is exactly what the Red Sox needed to get themselves going here in the top of the 6th. So with Davis at second, we go to Cam Rothy, the second baseman, the top of the order. And the entire infield will come in and converse. No visit by the manager or the pitching coach. This was just prompted by the young men on the field to gather up and straighten up. We'll see how this turns out. Love to see the boys take charge of the game like that. So Rothy now at the plate, and Thomas Carlson waits for the pitch. Bunt showing, and we'll have strike one by Rothy. Everybody running up on it, knowing it was coming. Shortstop was up. A signal from Carlson to center field. Shortstop's going to come up. Pitch is going to be fouled off on a good swing for strike two. One out. That can't be right. We have one on with no outs. Second batter of the game, of the inning at the plate. And we go 1-2 on the count. Rothy showing bunt to start. And then backed off. This one's going to be bounced to the shortstop. He'll pick it up. The throw to first is a little bit late. And the Red Sox will have runners on the corners with no outs. So the bouncer to the shortstop. And we should have no outs on the board. There we go. Carlson's going to throw to first. As Tanner Goligoski, the shortstop, stands in the box. Here's the Carlson pitch, and it's going to be bounced. Third baseman's got to dive for it. He'll make the choice to go to first. They'll take down the leadoff, or the runner at first. Runner from first advances to second, and the Red Sox put themselves on the board with one out. So Davis able to put a run on the board for the Red Sox, and we're tied at one in the top of the sixth. With Rothy at second. The pitch high and inside to Matt Brown, the catcher, for ball one. Brown 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out to the first baseman. He's going to hit this one. Third baseman can't handle it, and that'll put runners at first and third. That one came off the bat and right into the third baseman, and time is called in our UIC. John Harris is going to check on him. You going to call it an error? All right. So the first error to the Outlaws, and we'll have runners at first and third. I did not see the ball come off the bat. And Hunter Omelet's going to bloop it down the first base line for strike one. Runners on the corners with one out. Red Sox getting an equalizer here, looking to see if they can up the ante. Omelet would be a good batter to do that for them, as we have the first ball pitch to Omelet. This one's going to be to the third baseman. They're going to throw home, and the runner will stay. That loads the bases up for the Red Sox with one out. Tough choice for the third baseman. He was going to go home, but smartly, Rothy comes back up the line, and we go loaded. Here's Garrick Jones, the center fielder. So the Red Sox with a spark of life here in the top of the sixth. And sliding over the plate for strike one is Carlson. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be fouled off for strike 2. For Richardson, 0 for 2. Struck out swinging his last at-bat. He would be the first out in the 4th inning. Swung on for the strikeout here in the 6th. So that's 2 down now with loaded bases. Second strikeout of the game for Carlson. Loaded bases. Pitch on the way, and this is Bryden Bowman, and Bowman's going to have this one. The shortstop can't handle it, and Rothy will earn a run. The bases stay loaded, and the Red Sox take the first lead of the game. Are we going to put that one down as an error as well? Yes, okay. So the runner reaches off of the error, and the Outlaws stack up a couple of errors. This one's going to be fouled off as Garrett Hunt stands in the box now for strike 1. The pitch over the plate for strike 2. Loaded bases with 2 outs, 2 runs on the board so far by the Red Sox here in the top of the 6th. Last run earned off of an error, and the high pitch will get ball 1 to Hunt. Hunt with a line drive down the third base line, his last at bat. I don't think I've seen a better placed ball yet this tournament. He's going to foul this one backwards. Keeps himself alive. At 1-2. Tucker Jones in the on-deck circle now. And we're just about to go through the order for the Red Sox here in the top of the 6th. Late inning runs. The pitch. High, and we'll go even at 2. Hunt holding down first today. Playing some good baseball over there. He's done a good job in both the games he's been at first that I've seen. This one's popped up high over third base. Shortstop calls in, and it's in the glove. Left fielder runs into him, but that's the side. So the Red Sox, they earn 2, they leave 3, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Red Sox 2, Outlaws 1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning where the Red Sox have pulled ahead of the Outlaws 2-1 off of some smart play and a little help from the Outlaw defense on a couple errors. And on the bump is Bryden Bowman. It is the 3-4-5 batters scheduled up for the Outlaws with Hunter Johnson, the catcher, to lead off. So the Red Sox looking to defend a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th, and the first pitch by Bowman will be over the plate for strike 1. We saw Mitchell Spinata go into the bullpen early on in the first and second innings. He would be in there for most of the second and third innings as we go even on the count. Swung on, and this one's going to be fouled on the third base line for strike 2. That was really close, but our UIC John Harris one, 2 on the count. The pitch is on its way and swung on. This one's high into left field. Caught, and we have out number 1. Takes us to the third baseman, number 8, Michael Naring. Naring is 0 for 2. First pitch will slide over the plate for strike 1 by Bowman. As I was mentioning, Spinato was in the bullpen, and sometimes I wonder if coaches just send guys out to the bullpen to get their pitcher to tighten up, as we'll have strike 2, because after he did that, Bowman started to tighten up on his pitches and get him over the plate. Have ball 1. So 1-2 on the count. Michael Jones in the on-deck circle. And we'll have a swing. Did have contact, so he stays live at 1-2. They do have some festivities going on here in Miles City today. I believe it's a brew fest that they have set up at the fairgrounds. This one's going to be hit. Shortstop can't get to it. It's going to roll into center field, and the Outlaws will be in business with 1 out and a runner at first. We'll go to Michael Jones now for the Outlaws, the shortstop. The stretch by Bowman, and the pitch will be ball 1. Kyle Grievous in the on-deck circle with 1 out and 1 on. We'll be even at 1 as Merrill Percy gives us the strike call from deep in the gut. Runner at first takes his lead. Bowman with the pitch, and it'll be swung on. The throw down the first base line. They got him punched out at first for out number 2, and that clears the bases. And the pitch thrown, I believe, was a ball, but I'm not quite sure. That was a bang-bang play. Waiting for the umpire to give us the count, and he doesn't, so that pitch is low for a ball, and the umpire says 2-2 on the count. Two outs and nobody on. Great job by Bowman to jump out of the stirrups and make the throw down the first base line, as we'll go full on the count at 3-2. Bowman now with the stretch. And we'll have a walk, and that is, I believe, the first walk of the game. I'll have to check my stats. It is the first walk of the game for Bowman regardless, and it's the first walk for either side. So a runner at first now with 2 outs, and we go to Kyle Grievous, the right fielder, number 92. I love seeing the higher number baseball numbers. Pitch upstairs, and Brown jumps up at the catcher position to hold that runner at first. Love to see the catcher jump up and gun that ball down the baselines, whether it's first or third. This pitch will get us ball 2. Grievous waits for the stretch, and it's on its way. This one's going to be fouled backwards, and we'll have strike 1. Umpire says 2-1 on the count. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and this will get us even at 2 on the foul tip. Thomas Carlson in the on-deck circle. Outlaws trying to get the equalizer as the Red Sox are ahead 2-1. The pitch by Bowman. He's going to be reached for. The third baseman picks it up. The throw to first is on target, and that's the side. So the Outlaws get one on. They leave him there, and we go to the top of the 7th where the Red Sox look to pad their one-run lead. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the top of the 7th inning. 1 hour and 5 minutes into the game. This game has cruised right along due to the fact that we've had some phenomenal pitching by both sides. Leading off for the Red Sox, it is their 8-hole batter, number 8, Tucker Jones, the left fielder. First pitch by Carlson will bounce in front of the plate and over the head of the catcher for ball 1. So the 8-9 batter scheduled for the Red Sox in the top of the 7th. Pitch slides over the plate to even us out at 1. Tyler Davis stands in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This is going to roll right to the pitcher. The race to the bag. No, he's going to throw it to Murphy at first, and the leadoff batter is taken down here on the top of the 7th. That'll take us to Tyler Davis, the right fielder. Davis looks down the third base line, and coach says, let's just go. So Carlson now with the stretch. And we'll have ball 1. Davis would earn the first run of the game for the Red Sox in the last inning. He'll swing on that fastball for strike 2. No, even at 1. And now we'll go 2-1. Davis with a double his last at bat. And we get 3-1 now. Cam Rothy in the on-deck circle with 1 out, nobody on. And that one's across the chin. We'll have the first walk of the game for Carlson. Both pitchers doing, and Carlson wants a new ball. But both pitchers have pitched extremely well. So runner at first steps away in Davis. Carlson will watch him. Now the stretch. And we'll have ball 1 to Rothy. Rothy 1 for 2. A grounder to the shortstop his last at bat to get himself on. As we go even at 1. Tanner Goligoski in the on-deck circle. Pitch on the way, and this one's going to be hit high into center field. Running up on it and in the glove, and that is out number 2. The runner at first will hang. And the fly out will take us to the shortstop, Tanner Galagoski. Galagoski waits for the pitch, and it'll come in for ball one. Galagoski 1 for 3. Had a grounder into left field his second at bat. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball two. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and strike one now to the shortstop. Matt Brown in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and a runner at first. Red Sox looking to pad their lead. Here's the pitch. And we'll go 3-1. Upstairs, and the walk. We'll put runners at first and second. So that's 2 walks on the inning. And we go to the catcher, Matt Brown, as Murphy, the first baseman, heads out to check in with his pitcher. Red Sox lead 2-1 over the Outlaws. Check swing, no commitment, so ball one for Brown. Brown reached off of an error his last bat, a little line drive to the third baseman, and it actually came off the bat, and third baseman had to play a little defense as that ball came on him hot. We'll have ball two. Hunter Omlad in the on-deck circle. And now the infield. And Coach Scott, the manager for the Outlaws, will head out. And this is the first visit of the game for either side. And this is just a visit. As Carlson shakes his head, nods his head, yes. As he's going to get to finish out his time on the mound. Fist bumps for everyone before they head back to their spots on the infield. 2-0 on the count. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Matt Brown, the catcher, at the plate. Top of 7. Win or go home for both teams. The pitch. And it'll slide over the plate for strike one. This one's going to be hit foul down the first base line. It is out of play. And we'll have an even count at 2. Hunter Omlad hovering in that on-deck circle. He's ready to go. He wants to get at this one as well. Omlad would pitch the first game that I was here for on Thursday night. And when it got to the 7th inning and Omlad knew that this game was over, his pitching sped up. I mean, not just the speed, but he'd get the ball back from Brown, turn, put his foot on the rubber, and the next pitch was on its way. Here's the 2-2. And Brown's going to send this one deep into center field. Center field backs up, and that's the side. So the Red Sox will put 2 on, but they get left there. We go to the bottom of the 7th, where it's all or nothing for the Outlaws. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Miles City, Montana for the 2018 Montana American Legion A State Tournament. And we have our first game of semifinal Saturday with the Red Sox from the Bitterroot leading the Gallatin Valley Outlaws 2-1. Late inning runs by the Red Sox to get the 2-1 lead. All 3 runs on the game have come due to errors. That's how tight this game has been. So Bryden Bowman will pitch, and Thomas Carlson, the pitcher, at the plate. So pitcher versus pitcher duel, top of 7 or bottom of 7, and this one's going to foul up over our heads for strike 1. That one landed right on our heads. Bottom of the order, it's 7-8-9 for the Outlaws, scheduled on the inning. This one's going to be bounced, and the shortstop will get it on the jump. He bobbles. The throw to first is on target, and that is out number 1 as our first base umpire, Sean Neji, will punch him out. We come to the second baseman now, number 1, Dalton Mitchell. Oh, 9 for 1. Okay, thank you. That's Elias Dominguez. So Bowman with his first pitch to Dominguez, and he'll step off the rubber for a moment. And we'll have strike 1. So Coach Scott wanting to change things up here to see what he can do with getting a man on, and the low pitch will get us even at 1. Connor Johnson in the on deck. This one's going to be hit line drive. The left fielder gets it, but he gets on it, but he can't put a glove, and it is a hit for the Outlaws to get a runner on with 1 out. Now we come to Connor Johnson, the center fielder. And they'll bring Jones in to run for Dominguez, and we'll have a meeting on the mound. Out the Red Sox not wanting this one to get away. As Connor Johnson, the center fielder, comes to the plate, he'll head up the third base line and converse with his coach before he goes into the box. One out, 1 on. Bottom of 7, Red Sox lead the Outlaws 2-1. Johnson ready to go. Bowman getting the pitch from Brown. Johnson settles in, and here's the pitch. It'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Brady Jones at first, running. The throw down the first base line, and the throw just a little bit short to Hunt. Gets the runner back, and we go even on the count. Here's the 1-1. Swung on. This one's going to be bounced out. Shortstop. The play to second. Down the line to first. And the double play is turned. That's the game, folks. So the Red Sox come back with a 2-1 win over the Outlaws. So the Outlaws are out. Bitterroot would get their 2 runs off of 6 hits. They would commit 2 errors, and they would hang 7 on base. For the Outlaws, it would be 1 run off of 7 hits, 2 errors, and they would leave 3 on, 4 on. There we go. Got to do my Montana math here. So the Red Sox move on. Game was 1 hour and 19 minutes. So we flew through that one very quickly, folks. Next game is at 5 o'clock. We will have the Laurel Dodgers and the Glacier Twins. Red Sox move on. They'll play Championship Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for today's broadcast. We'll be back at 5 with the second game on the day.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
We